morning, good morning. Welcome back to Keto Homestead with Jess. See if anybody pops in this morning. I need to go get my cell phone too. Oh, that's right in front of me. Never mind. I was going to say I need to get my cell phone so I can follow along and chat. See if anybody pops in. Happy Saturday, by the way. Super cold. Let's get over to my chat on my phone. Maybe if I can find it. Here we go. Says we caught one in the chat. Hello to whoever you are. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Please hit the thumbs up. Share me out if you have the capability. I'd appreciate it. Get more people in here chit-chatting. It is freezing out there. I just come in the house. I don't even know what it says. The temperature is 45. My fingers are numb from picking peppers. Num, num, num. We got 5 in the chat. Hello and welcome. But I didn't think we were going to get very many peppers this year. They bloomed late. They were growing really slow. And let me tell you, they popped off in the last week. We got some banana peppers. I got to get these all cleaned up. And we've got some jalapenos. Pretty good size. I just can't believe they waited this late in the season to get going. This has never happened to me before. And then I see a pepper in here that's no good. I need to get rid of. We've got some cayenne pepper that I need to dry and turn that into some cayenne powder. Start shedding some clothes here. Oh. I slept in a little bit today, actually. I can't believe it. I didn't get up until like 7:20 this morning, which y'all know I'm usually up way before that. I've got 5 watching and 1 thumbs up, you guys. Please hit that thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. We got 4 watching now. Get some water going in this sink. We can wash this stuff up. Where did I put my shears? What if I didn't leave them down there? But yeah. I don't know what I did with them. Oh, there they are. They're hidden under all these peppers. So I'm just cutting off the excess leaves and stems. And we'll get these in the sink and washed up. Some of them are pretty clean, but there's quite a few limbs on the ground. The peppers are starting to get too heavy. Look at that. Isn't that insane? Pretty good banana pepper there. Thanks for saying hi to me in the chat. I appreciate it. How are you? On this beautiful, frisky, cold Saturday morning. Is it cold where you are? 45 this morning here. Everybody else must still be sleeping. It's Saturday, so everybody's sleeping in today. I don't blame them. If I could, I would. It's 39. Oh, it's even colder there. Oh, we're going to have to get the wood burner going here soon. Send out some messages, let everybody know I'm live. If they're awake, that is. Ooh, I got a message on my email. When was that sent? Oh my gosh, they sent that early. 7:56 this morning. Can't type this morning either. My hands are still too numb. Alright, that's it. Email her back. It feels so nice out. You think it feels nice? Ah! I think it's so cold. Ooh, I just cut my little lanyard for my shears here on accident. Good morning, Minnie. Thanks for coming in. I hope you slept well. So yeah, I got a pepper here. Eee, it's pretty gross. It's all ate up. So we'll get rid of that one. Super excited about this harvest, you guys. I honestly didn't think I was going to get any peppers before the frost came in. I think I'm going to have Barrett sometime today go down to the garden and dig up a couple of these pepper plants so that we can overwinter them in the greenhouse. And then I won't have to wait so long next year now that I have a greenhouse. Woo-hoo. How'd that leaf get in there? I think what I'll do is just wash the banana peppers first because there's so many of them. And then I'll go on to the jalapenos. Oh, I can't even think this morning. I have a few hot peppers and red peppers. Yeah, that's the thing, you guys. Like, I've gotten, for this whole season, I've gotten one bell pepper, one green bell pepper. And right now, they are all loaded. They are loaded down with green peppers right now, but they're only this big. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. It's crazy. Oh, your parsley and lemon balm recovered. That's awesome, Mooney. I'm so happy for you. I know how devastating losing all those plants you lost was. It's horrible. I need to dig up my rosemary too. My rosemary's doing really good. I need to dig that up and transplant it into the greenhouse as well. I don't want to lose it. I don't want to have to plant any more next year than I have to. If I can have starts at everything, it would be wonderful. And you guys, my celery is doing amazing right now too. What the heck? All summer and fall, or spring, summer, and fall, I've been waiting for my celery to get big enough to harvest, and now it's just growing like crazy. It's not big enough to harvest yet, but it's getting there. I just don't have enough time for our first frost. If not, I'll have to transplant that too. With celery, I don't know if you guys have ever tried growing celery from seed, but I have a heck of a time getting celery started. So I'm super proud of the celery this year. I've tried for years, and finally this year it was successful. We got Thor watching. Please remember to hit that thumbs up, share me out if you have the capability. Figured I'd go live this morning as a pop-up since I decided to go down and harvest all these peppers. Super excited because I didn't think we were going to be able to make cowboy candy this year. We are going to. We're going to make cowboy candy. Woohoo! You guys haven't tried cowboy candy, you're missing out. You gotta try it. So the story behind these jalapeno peppers is I planted jalapeno seeds, and for some reason they didn't do well. They germinated and then they just basically wilted and died. I don't know what was with my jalapeno peppers this year. Thank you for text the Firefly. So I ended up actually going to a locally family-owned nursery, and I ended up having to buy pepper plants, or jalapeno plants, I should say. And like I said, they did amazing too. They were growing, green leaves, getting huge. They just didn't produce until super late in the season. And then I wasn't really paying attention, at the tag and stuff and the variety. Thought a jalapeno was a jalapeno, right? No. I got home and went to plant these, and it said that these jalapenos were non-spicy. So they have no heat in them whatsoever. I'm like, really? I didn't even know they had a variety of jalapeno that didn't have heat. So this will be the first year of trying these. We'll see how they do. I'm not too keen on spicy anyway, so that's all right. But a little spice is fine. I don't know how this is going to turn out. We'll see. Firefly says, I'm still in bed. Hey, you chicken wing. So now that we got Minnie and Firefly in the chat, y'all, you know how I've been trying to put these shorts out on TikTok and YouTube? Yeah, you know, stupid little shorts. They don't mean anything, you know. They're just stupid apps. Silly. They crack me up though. They make me laugh because they're so dumb. Anyways, that's what people like to watch for some reason. I don't know. I don't get it. Whatever. So I put them out, and I get lots of views on those stupid little apps, and or whatever you want to call them. And I got this woman's panties in a wad so tight last night. She was messaging me. She was not happy with the video I put out. I think that video got like 1,600 views or something like that. But it was some dumb thing. It was just my face, and I don't even remember. Something about why you should date me. And then it has hearts above my head, and it spins, and it gives you 3 answers. It's just a dumb, funny, little stupid thing. She was so upset because I tagged it as my hashtags. I put taken, happily married, and for your page. Where's my hashtags on it? Oh, you guys would think I committed a crime or something. And she was so upset. She commented on there. She was like, what's the point of this if you're married? Does your husband know about this video? I'm like, really? I'm like, I laughed. I put a laughing emoji next to my comment, and I was like, basically, of course my husband knows. What are you getting at? And I left it at that. Me and Barrett were sitting there reading it and laughing about it last night. You right, Cookie? I enjoy TikTok too. And I think, like I said, these stupid things are just like so stupid they make me laugh. No, I can't find what you're. I know what you're talking about, but I can't find it, Firefly. I know, right? What a Karen. Gosh. Obviously, she doesn't know me and Barrett. And mostly, you know, it's pretty good, I think. I would say, you know, it's pretty good. We're best friends. We tell each other everything. Like, I'm not gonna lie, we get in our tiffs and our arguments and stuff like that. We're not perfect. We're human. However, we tell each other everything. We're around each other 24 hours a day, unless he's sleeping. But it's not like I'm keeping a secret and putting out TikToks to try to get another man or something. Whatever this woman was thinking, this Karen was thinking I was doing. I spend a lot of time in the waiting room, and doctors TikTok works for that. Oh yeah, definitely. I agree with that 100%. Somebody corrected my grammar. I needed to correct then to then. It was embarrassing to her. She said, oh my goodness. That's funny. My sister in Montana, she is like, I love reading and writing, composition. That was always my favorite subjects in school. I always got really good grades. And I'm not like, when I'm doing schoolwork like that, if I'm in composition or something, you know, of course I'm going to watch my spelling and how I write things and stuff like that. But on an everyday basis, like, whatever. Like, it's not a big deal. But my sister, who lives in Montana, my oldest sister, oh my gosh, you guys, she is such a huge buff, huge Karen when it comes to spelling and correct pronunciation and there and all that stuff, you know, two and two and two. She wants everything to be perfect. And she'll get on my Facebook every once in a while and she'll correct my spelling. And I think it's funny because when she does that, then I go out purposely making errors in my spelling and stuff, or instead of capitalizing a sentence, I'll put it all in lowercase. She's like, "You drive me crazy." I'm like, "Quit trying to correct me." Stay out of the up moody. They are grammar Nazis up there. That's funny. See, I don't get mad. I just laugh about it. People like that. I'll just do something to irritate them some more. My daughters are grammar police. Unless I'm writing an essay or something, I'm getting graded. Whatever. I don't think it's that big a deal. It's not going to be the end of the world. So y'all know how Barrett always says I starve him and I never feed him and stuff? Well, I made him some chia pudding, some gourmet chia pudding, and I put crushed up nuts in there, some cranberries, strawberries, and chocolate chips, Lily's chocolate chips. Y'all, he didn't even eat it. He left it in the fridge for 2 days, so I'm eating that now. I ain't wasting it. I hate wasting food. But y'all have proof. I feed the man. He just don't want to eat. Or at least not eat the stuff I make him. I don't know. I think I just got lazy with the texting and all the new ways we communicate. I don't put pronunciation right anymore, do things right. I just put it out there. I think a lot of people are that way now. Yeah. Especially as a YouTube creator, man. You got like so many emails and texts and messages and lives and messages on your videos you got to respond to. Like, I don't have time to sit there and correct everything. I had one lady correct me twice in the same store up there. I just looked at her and said, "Ma'am, I'm sorry. I'm from Louisiana. You're lucky you don't need subtitles." That's hilarious. This chick's name was Sissy something. And I went and checked out her TikTok to see what she was about, you know. And of course, she don't have a TikTok. She's got like 9 followers, no TikTok. No, thank you. I will never be a YouTube creator. Way too much drama. Yeah, you're right, Cookie. I was so naive and oblivious to YouTube and what it was all about when I started as a creator. Had no idea the drama that it brings. And from what I hear, the bigger you get, the worse it gets. So we'll see. Maybe I'll stay a small channel. And I don't know. I don't know if that's good or not. I mean, I love my small community. I mean, we've got quite a few people here, but our tight-knit little community here is pretty amazing, I think. All right, I don't know. I guess I should put gloves on just in case. I don't want my fingers to be burning off throughout the day. So I guess I'll take precaution just in case. Hey, Dragon, good morning. Did you get any sleep? Are you feeling any better? We're talking about people and correcting our grammar and all this and that. Let's see, Yankee Kyle, long time. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. So for anybody that's just coming in, please remember to hit the thumbs up, share me out if you have the capability. Right now I am, oh, I forgot about this too. Every time I do peppers, you guys, I always get the juice right in my eyeball somehow. Some way it always squirts in my eye. But yeah, now I lost my train of thought. I went out and harvested peppers this morning. It's getting chilly, 45 degrees here. So we're going to be doing some cowboy candy. I don't know if I'll be on the live the whole time, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. How long it takes me to get this stuff processed. Awesome, Yankee Kyle. That's amazing. Congratulations. 800 is a big achievement. You're almost there. Keep pushing. Keep grinding. 73 here. High 87. The high here is only supposed to be, I believe they said 50 today. Let me tell you, harvesting these peppers out there in 45-degree weather. I was freezing my butt off. My fingers were numb. You don't know, I do not like the cold weather anymore. It used to be my favorite season, not so much anymore. Hey, Gigs, good morning. Good to see you. Everybody must be just waking up, getting moving around. Thank you for dropping links, Dragon. Appreciate it. I can't scroll. Jeez, Dragon. What are we going to do with you? Oh, I can't maneuver my phone with gloves on. But that's a good thing. Cookie, I got off track there. We were talking about Cookie never wanting to be a YouTuber creator because of all the drama on YouTube. As long as you stay clear of the drama, people, and you just stick to your channel, you're pretty good. It just takes a while to learn that, or at least it did for me. I had to go through some stuff before I freaking learned my lesson. I think it took me like 3 or 4 tries. Maybe even more. Who knows? have no idea, gigs. Usually what I do is once I get everything processed, I'll take my jars and I'll fill them up with just the peppers. And that will give me a bit of an idea how many I need. But when you make cowboy candy, you have to make a brine. So I have to make a brine as well. So usually I'll go, once I put the peppers in a jar just to eyeball, see how many jars I'll need, I'll make my brine. And then I'll pull out just like 2 extra canning jars just in case. They're kind of thick. Has anybody in the chat had cowboy candy? Or some people call it candied peppers or candied jalapenos. Have you ever had them? Yes, I did, Dragon. I was out there super early this morning. I had my hoodie on, I had my long john and t-shirt and a tank top on. I ran out there and grabbed as many of them as I possibly could. It's crazy. Everything's producing so late for me, and I don't understand it because they've been in the garden all spring and summer. And the peppers, all the peppers are just now coming on, Dragon. My bell peppers, they are loaded. I didn't have bell peppers all summer long. They're about this big right now, and those plants are loaded. And I'm like, I don't think I'm going to make it to them before the frost, before they're big enough to harvest. It just sucks. So I was telling everybody in the chat a little bit ago, I might just have Barrett go and dig a couple plants up before the frost comes so that I can throw them in the greenhouse and overwinter them. But I was doing a little bit of research. This year will be really the first year that I've overwintered anything in a greenhouse. And I was trying to read up on peppers, and they said, I was wondering if I dug up the plant, if they'll still produce peppers while they're in the greenhouse. But everything that I've been seeing and reading says no, that they'll stay alive and they won't produce any new fruit or any new leaves, but they'll stay alive. So that'll definitely be an experiment. Because I don't know. Firefly says 66 and raining all day. It was supposed to rain all day here too. Knock on wood, it hasn't started yet. Some cookies that she say 562. I don't know. But the next comment was the way I see it, if I don't post videos, there won't be any drama. I guess that's true too. I don't engage in any drama, right, Mooney? As soon as it starts on a channel, I leave the channel too until it blows over. I don't even want to hear it. Yeah. Cookie says, where is everyone? It's 39 here in Kansas City area. Ohio is 45 right now. Mooney says, I don't know if I've had it. It's so good. Basically, you're making a brine to can the peppers in, and it's a sweet brine. And you can it, and then when you go to eat it, you drain that brine off, and you take the peppers and drain them real good, and you put it in cream cheese, like a cheese ball, and you can eat it with crackers or whatever. You can actually put it on top of roasts and cook it. That's really good too. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Once you start eating it, you can't stop. It's bad. Gig says, seems like I've had it, Jess. I like it. Awesome. Florida should have splendid weather right now, Cody says. Right? He says, it is beautiful out right now. He says, Dragon, take a vacation, get a change of scenery. Yeah, that beach video was beautiful. My sister and I didn't want to leave. We were like, wouldn't it be nice to just have a glass of wine and watch the sun go down? I bet, Minnie. After I watched that video, I went and looked up where you were located too, and I was looking for rental houses on the beach. They're expensive. And I looked up the driving distance and everything. I was doing my research. I was ready to go. I was ready to come to Florida. It's a 12-hour drive to St. Augustine from here. Can you have like RVs on the beach? Can you just like drive your RV and park on the beach somewhere? That would be cool. Not that I have an RV, just saying. Good morning, the Marshmallow Man. Good to see you. I would love to live on the beach except during hurricane season. Houses going up everywhere. I just wanted a rental for a couple days. Like a week. A couple days was like insane though. If I was going away that far for a while, if I was going away that far, I would want to stay there for a while, like a week, you know? Pipe dreams, y'all. They're just pipe dreams. But I can dream. You can camp at Anastasia Island in the St. Augustine. It's beautiful. Awesome. The people that own a house have a country home with hundreds of acres, a home in the mountains of North Carolina, and the cashier and this beach house. The elevator alone in this remodel is $45,000. Gee, my Christmas. That's insane. Firefly says, I would love it there. I am poor. I'm poor too, Firefly. When it comes to money, anyway. When it comes to cash dollars. I'm pretty rich in all the other areas, I think, though. At least in my opinion, I am. My dad used to take us to Destin, Florida, and he would rent a house on the beach. And we loved great memories of my mom and my dad, all of us at the beach. Yeah, when I was young, you guys, I loved so many lifestyles when I was little. It was ridiculous. When I was, I think about 7 or 8, and my mom was married to my stepdad at the time, and his family was pretty well off. My step grandpa, he was a radiologist, and so he paid for a lot of family vacations when my mom was with my stepdad, and they would take us. I think it was twice. We went to Myrtle Beach, and they rented a house right on the beach. It was awesome. And I just remember how fun it was. But when we were there, they also had a hurricane one of the times, and we had to leave. And I don't know where we went to, but some type of amusement park for kids, and we got to ride the motor boats, do fun stuff like that. But I just remember how amazing it was. They had the dock right onto the beach with their shower. You could just walk off the dock and jump right into the ocean. So pretty. Powerball, Firefly says, did anybody hit it? Firefly, did you notice? Destin is one of the prettiest beaches in the world. Really. Hey, Marshmallow Man, good to see you. The house is actually on Point Verda Beach, and it is where Matthew hit several years ago, I think 2016. Oh, wow. See, that's the thing. I wouldn't want to live like all year round at a beach house. That would scare me. I don't want no hurricane. All right, you guys, you're gonna have to give me a few minutes. I gotta go shred some clothes. I'm starting to get hot, and I gotta send this email out of addresses real quick. If you wouldn't mind, please just talk amongst yourself, and I will be right back. Hopefully, it won't take too long. I gotta get these boots off too. They're heavy. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's freezing cold in the living room. It's nice and warm in here with the oven on. All right, I am back. And I guess I'm going to have to step away from the chat for a few minutes because I can't find the addresses I need and I have to look them up so I can send out an email. No one won the Powerball yet. Drawing tonight. Oh my gosh. I have to dig in my change jar and tell Barrett to go buy a ticket. Hey, Gemma. Good morning. You snuck in on me. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. All right, Dragon. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. I hope you start feeling better soon. Get some rest, please. Everybody's saying sweet dreams to Dragon. Gemma says, love you. I don't know if you're telling me you love me or Dragon, but I love you too. All right, let's get these addresses real quick so I can get back to chat. I know I wrote these down somewhere and just waste them like everything else. I write down so much stuff. And what's the other one? Foster's. All right, now I just gotta send the email real quick, you guys, and then I will be back in the chat with y'all. Alright, that's sent. I'm done with that. Alright, back to the chat we go. Sorry about that. I gotta scroll up to see what all I missed. And for beach homes, it's crazy. Jim says, you sis, Jess, obviously, laugh out loud. Hey, Suburban Hillbilly, good to see you. How's it going? Manny says, Jess, I'll get you a ticket. Yes, thank you, Gigs. Gigs says, hit the thumbs up button for Jess. Please do. He says, be right back. Need more coffee. Hey, Jeff, good to see you. Long time. Hope all is well. Okay, let's get back to these peppers. Where did I put my phone? Clear over there. I got paper seeds all over this table already. Making a mess. For as late as I got up this morning, I got a lot accomplished. I got the chickens let out, fed and watered. Got the peppers harvested and washed. Yeah, it's pretty good. I wanted to go to the clothing pantry this morning since the clothing pantry is only open on Saturdays, but Barrett wasn't having it. He's been not waking up in the mornings unless he absolutely has to. So I went ahead and let him sleep. He slept yesterday until like 2 o'clock. I was like, my lamp. I can't do that. I don't think I'd want to do that though. I got too much chores to do. But that's what he does in the wintertime. He goes to his hibernation station. That's what I call it. But in the wintertime, you gotta realize too, like he stays up all night feeding the fire, making sure I stay warm while I sleep. And then during the day, he sleeps, and then I keep the fire going while he sleeps. So that works out pretty good, I guess, in the wintertime. At least we don't have to keep rebuilding fires or letting fires go out, you know? Thank you for answering, Jeff. Yep, cowboy candy it is. That's funny, Jeff. Probably melt the snow off your roof. Is that like bacon? Basically. No, it's not like bacon. But I could eat it like bacon. It's candied jalapenos and banana peppers, and then you drain the juice and mix it with cream cheese, and you can use it as a dip. That's usually what we eat as a dip, or you can put it on meat. You can put it on a roast and cook it that way, and that's really good too. It's okay, Suburban. I understand. I wasn't having a too good of a day yesterday either. And then, honestly, to tell you the truth, that live really helped me out. I don't think it's just a live. I think it's the music and the people and just the atmosphere. I felt so much better after that live, though, to be honest. But I was just feeling down and blue, and this weather, this cold, rainy, overcast weather has got me getting the winter blues already. It's too early for that, you guys. So I was just not feeling the greatest yesterday. And like I said, much better after the live, after all the fun we had. So I get it, Suburban. I honestly wanted to cancel that live. I was really debating it, and I'm like, no, I can't. So I pushed on through, and I'm glad I did. Yeah, you can wrap them in bacon and cream cheese too. But I gotta get some on the shelf in some jars. And we do like it like that every once in a while, cookie, just not enough to do like large batches. We got 9 in the chat. Awesome. Hey, Steve. Good morning. Good to see you. Oh, that's awesome, Mooney. Yeah, I definitely made some money last night on that live stream. That was insane. You guys had me stuttering. I couldn't even talk. Gig says, I'm glad you did, Jess. Me too. Yeah, I remember that, Suburban. I'm so sorry. That's so hard. Yeah, you missed that, Mooney. I had donations and super chats. They were coming out left and right last night. Which is kind of funny because you guys know that my Friday night lives are not usually as popular as my Monday night. Monday nights are the ones that usually pop off. So that's pretty surprising how Friday last night went. We had a good time. We didn't get interrupted not one time. Thank goodness. We didn't have nobody report me. Oh yeah, and tons of memberships. Tons of memberships were handed out last night, which was awesome too. Yeah, Cookie, we missed you too. I know I was naming off people. I'm like, this person's missing, that person. I'm like, where's everybody at? We missed you. Usually when I do that too, your ears start ringing and you start coming in. I think Brian was the only one that came in after I mentioned all the names though. That's all right. Oh, Gemma. Thank you. Gemma says she loves me. Love you too, Gemma. Oh, Mooney said, yeah, I saw some of them at the end. Yeah, it definitely was on point last night. I was beat last night. What do you mean, Cookie? If you're not getting beat. I think after I get these peppers done, I'm gonna pull a Mooney and just snuggle up my couch and watch some movies. We watched a really, really good one last night, and of course, I never remember the movie names that I watch. I just put movies on. I don't pay attention to the title, but we watched a really good one on Tubi last night. And it was about, Barrett said it was the original Superman who starred in it. I don't know, I don't watch the super power movies or whatever you want to call them. But he said it was the original Superman who played it. And of course, the movie, I like watching old movies, so this is an old movie. And basically, he was in prison for 5 years and a drifter and stuff. And he come across the homestead. He came across an ad for help wanted, and that's all I'll tell you. But it was super good. I love watching homestead movies. There's not too many of them out there, unless you go watching a lot of older movies, you know. I was tired. I went. Oh, okay, beat like that. I was tired. Went to bed around 7. Wow, you went to bed early. I have days like that though. I've kicked my butt this week. Work kicked my butt this week with the heat. I want lemonade now. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, many people will report me. Unfortunately. Somewhere in Time is one of my favorites. Yeah, and that's the sad thing. I won't be able to continue the Monday night lives and Friday night lives forever. One day it's going to have to come to a halt, which sucks because I don't really want them to. But one day, I'm going to win. got my glove finger off. All right, Minnie, I'll look it up when my hands aren't covered in cover juice. All right, I sent the title to your messenger. Awesome. Where's Barrett this morning? He's sleeping. Gigs. Barrett don't like to get up in the mornings. I told him yesterday, he slept until 2 o'clock, and he's like, "What'd you let me sleep so late for?" I said, "I ain't waking you up anymore unless there's a doctor's appointment or something. I ain't doing it." I love him. Don't get me wrong, I love the man, but he is the grouchiest man I've ever met that wakes up in the morning. So he can wake up on his own. I'll do my own thing. He can do his own thing. I was actually reading a study last night on the differences between morning people and night people. Or not night people, but morning people and not morning people. Like some morning people, there's like actual scientific stuff behind it. And morning people have more, I don't remember the chemical compound, but they have a chemical compound because basically they sleep through their peak hours of sleep when you're supposed to sleep. So people like me, we wake up talkative and happy and cheerful. And then people like Barrett that were normally working night shift, they never got to sleep through their peak hour of sleep. So that chemical compound, they don't have enough of it. So it takes them a lot longer to wake up and communicate. It's pretty interesting though. It makes sense. All right, Jeff, thanks so much for hanging out and chit-chatting with us. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. My friend from high school is passing through on his way to see his daughter in college. He wants to meet up tonight or tomorrow for dinner, so I might have to. Ooh, that's exciting. That will be fun, Mooney. Gig says, yes, go. How many thumbs up do we got, you guys? There's 10 in the chat. I can't see. I can't touch my phone with all this pepper juice. It's not a date. He's a friend. Me, I hate going out. Me too. I totally get it. Me says, oops, I wasn't yelling at you. I don't think she thought you were yelling at her, Mooney. You got shit. Oh my goodness, I gotta stand up. My back's starting to hurt sitting there. Get all these notifications off this PC. We got 14 thumbs up. Sweet. All right, I gotta turn this oven off. Give it a break so I don't accidentally blow it up. That would not be good. I still haven't heard about my car. I don't know if I'm going to hear about it today or not. I hope I do. It's been a couple of days. We'll see. Niecy, Free Hanley, thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Thank you so much for swinging by. I think those peppers do have heat in it because my hands are burning. They lied. It's supposed to be a no heat jalapeno. So we're just cutting up peppers, Free Hanley. Going to be making some cowboy candy. Just chit-chatting in the kitchen. Like I said, I don't know if I'll get the whole recipe done on this live. I'll probably just cut up the peppers. Because this is a lot of work on me, you guys. I'm almost ready for a nap already. Jared's got to do an ice cream video. Hopefully he'll get that done today and I can get that edited. Hey, South Florida, good to see you. Good morning. So that's another exciting thing too, now that Free Handling popped in. It reminded me. So Firefly is going to help me start knitting or crocheting, one of the two. So that'll be exciting. She said she'll send me a couple of needles or something, whatever I need. So it's pretty exciting. It's usually why I don't start new projects, you guys, because it costs so much, like crafts and hobbies and stuff like that. It's just so expensive. Free Handling says, really? Yay! I'm so excited to hear that. Me too. So excited. She was being very generous last night. I don't know how to do any of that. I don't know how to crochet. I don't know how to knit. I don't know how to sew. You know, the things homesteaders should know how to do. Almost finished the flatbread video. I know that flatbread video was a bit long, but kind of had to be. I cut out a lot too in there. The recipes take a lot of time to do. You can get $1 a skein. Is that how you say that? A skein, if you did the sales just right. My hobbies aren't cheap either. Yeah, no hobby is cheap. That's the problem for Handley. Like, our income's so tight, I can't even squeeze $1, honestly. I do the cash stuffing envelopes, and like every dollar is literally budgeted. And it's budgeted for bills. There's no leeway there. There's a lot of great tutorials out there too. I learned by watching YouTube videos. Really, Mooney? That's cool. I tried to watch like the tutorials on how to learn to sew. Yeah, I couldn't. I guess I don't have patience when it comes to sewing because I got like super aggravated. I'm more of a hands-on type trainer. I need somebody there. Cookie says, I don't think I've ever bought yarn. I've never bought yarn. Oh, Dollar General Pop Shop. I couldn't see Pop Shop because that little heart was in the way. I can't wait either because Tiger's going to do a soap video out of tallow. I think she's doing that Monday sometime. I think she said she would go live. She just doesn't have the live set up yet. So that'll be exciting too because I've never made soap before. So I can at least watch the educational video on it. Yeah, I can't figure out what makes the heart appear or not. It's a new feature that YouTube started so people could put it. Okay, so you know how YouTube doesn't like all the emojis in the chat? They consider it spam. So instead of having people put all the emojis in the chat, they decided to put the emoji icon there in the corner, that little heart. So if you tap on it, it gives you options of emojis that you can send. And instead of bogging up the chat, it just flies up in the air. So that was the purpose of that heart that they put there. Hey, Zach, good morning. Hello, beautiful Jess. Well, thank you, Zach. My daughter did a crochet video on basic slip knot. It was cute. Aww. Why is it available for some and not others? Well, I know it's available to people that are monetized. I don't know what all the criteria is to be able to have the emoji, but I think one of them is that you have to be monetized. It's available, but Free Handling says it's available to everyone. It's a setting that you set up before you go live to either allow the live reaction emoji or not. I've never set it up. It's always just been there as soon as they started it. I've never touched anything when it came to that. It just magically appeared one day. I'm like, ooh, what's that? It always turns mine off because of a lot of folks in my chat don't like it. The spot where they put it gets in the way of the chat. Yeah, it does get in the way of the chat, but I didn't know you could turn it on or off. Like right now, I see the heart on my tablet, but not my PC. Oh, I don't know. They're always just changing things around. It's always hard. I don't have time to keep up with all their changes that they do. I swear I have a new notification every day, if not 2 or 3 from YouTube about a new change. Hey Christina, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Oh, okay. You're not monetized, Free Handling? I thought you were. For some reason I thought you were. Where are you at, if you don't mind? What you got left to become monetized, Free Handling? Ah, Free Handling says your device has to support the feature. Free Hanley says, I see it on my cell phone, but not my Chromebook. Oh my gosh, Zach. You better start paying attention to what you're doing. We're going to have to wrap you in bubble wrap. No, girl, laugh out loud. I'm close, though, to the mini monetization. I am at 2,895. You'll be there in no time, then. We are going to party when it happens, I bet. It's a lot of work. I watched a video the other day explaining on, I don't even know how I came across that video or what, but they were saying that only 10% of YouTubers can get to monetization stage. I'm like, dang. I mean, that's pretty significant if you think about how many channels are on YouTube. There's millions. And they were basically saying in the video, if you can get your channel to the point of monetization, you should pat yourself on the back. That's a lot of work, which it is. Tons of work. Doors like me, that says. You're on it today, aren't you? Yeah, you can get monetized at 1,000 subs, Mooney, but you have to have, I think the new rule is 3,000 watch hours, which is a lot. It's hard to get. I've had my channel for 4 years, but I've only been active for 2. I think that's when I got monetized. Free Hanley was my 2nd year into YouTube. But I know channels, honestly, I know several channels that have been on YouTube for 5 years, 6 years, and they're still not even close to getting monetized. I'm just inconsistent, and my goal wasn't to monetize, so I'm sure that's why it's taken so long. Yeah. And if it's not your goal, then that's okay. I remember we were in your lives and running your videos like crazy to get you monetized. It was so much fun. Yeah, it was crazy back then. I was in so many lives. I constantly grinded on YouTube. It was so insane. I was non-stop on YouTube back then. It was like any live anybody went into, there I was on the panel. I don't know how I did it. honestly, I have to say YouTube and a lot of people on YouTube really did save my life, because when I started YouTube, I was in a really dark place. That's basically when all my back trouble was first, I had my surgeries and felt hopeless, alone. YouTube made me get up off my butt and get on lives and socialize and talk to people. It was definitely some social medicine for me when I found YouTube. I know the girls' night pajama parties, they were the best. They were so much fun while they lasted. Definitely. Towards the end, they got a little out of hand and crazy. How do you see watch hours? You got to go into your studio, and on your dashboard, I think it's the dashboard, or no, it would be in your analytics. Studio, go to your analytics, and then your watch hours will be at the top of the screen. But the watch hours that they show you are the watch hours for the last 20 days or 28 days. So you have to click on the right side of the screen where it says, I don't know, it's a drop down tag, and you click on it and it says 7 days, 28 days, 30 days, 365. And you got to go to the one that says 365 and look at your watch hours there. And that'll tell you, that's what you're looking for, is how many watch hours you have in a year. And that has to be 3,000 or 3,000 watch hours now, I believe. I think they decreased it to 3,000. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. It used to be 4,000. Cody says, I do not know, but I used to hear people talk about 4,000 watch hours. The Earn tab in the studio shows you how many hours you have that qualify. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. So you need, what is the difference between full monetization, Firefly? Or, I mean, free handling? Is there a half monetization? What the heck is that? Yeah, I ate breakfast. Firefly, why are you hiding Cookie? What happened? You going crazy? You going button crazy? Yeah, I ate some chia oatmeal earlier here on the live. It was leftover, Barrett didn't eat it the other day, so I ate it. And it was cold. It wasn't that great cold. Only 500 for the mini. Well, what's the mini consist of? Like, what do you get for mini monetization versus full monetization? I didn't even know they had a mini monetization. Yeah, it's like half monetization. You don't earn off an AdSense and you don't have other features. You just get to join the button. You can get super chats and all that kind of sucks. I guess it makes it nice though if you're trying to make some money. Good Lord. I've been sitting here cutting peppers for ages. It seems like you think I'd be getting close to being done. Holy moly. Alright, I think that's all the full ones. Oh, there's another one. Alright, thankfully, that's it. Sheesh. $3K is minimum monetization. Ramen noodles for breakfast. Yes, please. Ew. It's not healthy for you, Zach. I tried those cup of noodles one time. Ugh. I don't know how anybody eats that stuff. It doesn't taste like food to me. Cardboard. You don't get the donate button on your regular uploaded videos. You don't get the shop button and some other things that you don't get. All right, Free Hammy, thanks so much for swinging by and hanging out with us for a little bit. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. I'll be baking chocolate muffins and chocolate chip cookies. Yum. Enjoy. Yes. Mooney says, let us know how we can help you out. Firefly must have done it on accident. She's always hitting those buttons, timing people out and removing their comments. We got 8 still in the chat. Back. Laugh out loud. Still cutting peppers. Welcome back, gigs. Yep, still cutting peppers. I didn't think it would take this long. Goodness. I did talk a lot, though. But we're getting close to the end of getting these peppers cut, thankfully. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people realize what a job processing food is. Just the processing part is I don't know, very long. I can't think of my words this morning. But yeah, just processing and getting them ready to do whatever you're going to do, can or dehydrate or whatever. Just, it's time consuming. Totally worth it. I ain't complaining, just saying. You guys ever like do something, like you're in the middle of doing something and you just get like so overwhelmed with tiredness, like you just got hit with a tired stick? That's how I feel right now. Access pay to gigs. Like making tamales are good and take a lot of, oh my gosh, it takes so much work. They're so worth it in the end though, you're right. So mad that live that I did and those tamales didn't work out. I was so frustrated. I was irritated to no end. I don't like when things don't work out the way they're supposed to. I got peppers on the floor even. Well, pepper stems anyway. Alright, we got all of our beautiful peppers cut up. this over so you can see it. Look at all them peppers, you guys. Goodness gracious. That was a lot of early morning work. I'm going to ramen noodles for breakfast now. Wow, chickens are all the way in my area, Mooney says. Mooney says, I wasn't yelling at you earlier, Gigs. All right, you guys, I think that's it for this live. I don't even know how long I've been on. How long have I been on? Almost 2 hours. Seems like it's been longer than that. But I want to thank you all for coming out for this pop-up live and just chilling with me, helping me get my chores done, getting these peppers cut up. I really appreciate it. I am going to go lay down on the couch, relax my back with the ice pack, and throw on a movie. Wait, what? And relax for a little bit before I start processing these into jars. So anyways, I want to thank you again. Thank you for all the thumbs up and showing me love by just coming here and chit-chatting. And until next time, stay happy, healthy, and safe. Remember, you're not alone and you are loved. Bye.